Hello and welcome to Intellectingly. Today, we're embarking on a journey through the incredible life and reign of Queen Elizabeth II. From her early years to her lasting legacy, we'll explore the defining moments of her remarkable life. Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor was born on April 21, 1926, in London. She was the first child of the Duke and Duchess of York, George and Elizabeth. As a child, Elizabeth lived a relatively quiet life compared to what was to come, growing up at 145 Piccadilly and then at Royal Lodge in Windsor. With the outbreak of World War II in 1939, Elizabeth and her sister Margaret were moved to Balmoral and Sandringham for their safety. At the age of just 14, Elizabeth made her first radio broadcast, urging children to stay strong.
I can truthfully say to you all that we children at home are full of cheerfulness and courage. We are trying to do all we can to help our gallant sailors, soldiers and airmen. And we are trying too to bear our own share of the danger and sadness of war. We know, every one of us, that in the end all will be well, for God will care for us and give us victory and peace. And when peace comes, remember, it will be for us, the children of today, to make the world of tomorrow a better and happier place.
During the war, she joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service, where she learned to drive and repair vehicles, marking her first public role. In 1936, the abdication crisis saw her father, George VI, become king. Elizabeth, then just 10 years old, became the heir presumptive. This period was a time of significant adjustment as the new king and queen worked to restore the monarchy's popularity. Elizabeth's personal life took a new turn in 1947 when she married Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. Their wedding was a grand occasion and was attended by many dignitaries. The couple's union produced 4 children, Charles, and Andrew, and Edward, who would all play significant roles in the royal family. On February 6, 1952, King George VI passed away, and Elizabeth became queen at the age of 25. Her coronation on June 2, 1953, was a momentous event, broadcast on television for the first time, allowing millions to witness the grand ceremony. During the 1950s, Elizabeth's reign faced international challenges, including the Suez Crisis in 1956, which tested Britain's influence on the global stage. Despite these challenges, Elizabeth's steady presence became a symbol of continuity. The 1960s were a time of significant change. Elizabeth undertook numerous state visits, including a historic tour of Australia and New Zealand. This period also saw the rise of the space race and cultural shifts, which Elizabeth navigated with grace. In the 1970s and 1980s, Elizabeth's role evolved as the British Empire transitioned into the Commonwealth. The Silver Jubilee in 1977 celebrated 25 years of her reign, highlighting her enduring popularity. However, the 1980s also brought personal and public challenges, including the strains in her children's marriages. 1992 was a particularly challenging year for the Queen, often referred to as her annus horribilis. The fire at Windsor Castle destroyed many of its historic interiors, and there was public scrutiny of royal finances and family issues. Despite this, Elizabeth continued to fulfill her duties with resolve. The death of Princess Diana in 1997 was a defining moment. Elizabeth faced significant public criticism for her initially low-key response but later showed empathy and support for her grandsons, William and Harry, and the nation in their grief. In 2002, Elizabeth celebrated her Golden Jubilee, marking 50 years on the throne. The celebrations included nationwide festivities and were an opportunity to reflect on the Queen's contributions over 5 decades. The wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton in 2011 was a highlight of Elizabeth's later reign, drawing global attention and celebrating the next generation of royals. The couple's marriage was seen as a positive moment for the monarchy. In 2012, the Diamond Jubilee commemorated 60 years of Elizabeth's reign. The celebrations were extensive, with events held across the UK and the Commonwealth, showcasing her enduring commitment and the monarchy's adaptability. Her later years were marked by significant royal milestones, including the births of her great-grandchildren and the marriages of her grandchildren. These events highlighted the evolving nature of the royal family. In 2022, Queen Elizabeth celebrated her Platinum Jubilee, a historic milestone of 70 years on the throne. The celebrations were a testament to her remarkable dedication and the impact she had on both the UK and the Commonwealth. Queen Elizabeth II passed away on September 8, 2022, at Balmoral Castle. Her death marked the end of a remarkable era, with tributes pouring in from across the globe. Her legacy as a symbol of continuity, duty, and resilience will be remembered for generations. Thank you for joining us on this comprehensive journey through the life of Queen Elizabeth II. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more historical content.